don't think there are many problems in this world that can't be improved with a cookie. So when my friend Kathleen King from Tate's Bake Shop, the most renowned bakery in the Hamptons, said she'd come by and make double chocolate almond cookies with me. I mean, who would say no to that? Hi, Kathleen.
Hey.
Mwah.
Thanks for having me, Ina.
It's so great to see you. Okay, what's first?
Let's start with the flour and get that set aside.
Okay.
First, we need 2 1/3 cups of flour. Now we'll do a teaspoon of baking soda and 3/4 teaspoon of salt.
Kathleen's like me. We measure exactly. Okay, what do you need? You need cocoa powder, right?
3/4 cup cocoa powder.
I can do that. Okay, right into the
Yep.
your bowl? Okay, fabulous. And you want to whisk? Oh yeah. I actually always sift it, but Kathleen whisks it.
Well, if the cocoa powder is lumpy, I do sift it. But because I'm generally somewhat lazy and try to do things quickly, I'm like, whoa, this will work.
Can't make cookies without butter, so how much do we need?
Oh, well, today we need 2 1/4 cups.
That works.
And it's at room temperature.
Has to be at room temperature. That's a really important detail.
Yeah.
Then what do you add next?
I add the cup of sugar.
Oh, that's interesting. I always thought you had to whip it.
Well,
See, I'm learning stuff now. That's a very interesting detail.
this is the brown sugar, which you always pack. Ina, do you have a spatula so I can scrape this down?
Always have a spatula. Okay, doctor, nurse.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, now we scrape this down so you don't have to overmix.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's done. Now we're gonna add the egg and the vanilla.
Okay, I've got an egg for you.
Beautiful.
Doctor.
So put that in.
And vanilla?
Yeah, a teaspoon.
It's the most common flavor, but it's the most delicious when it's good.
It's true.
Thank
It's
you.
one you shouldn't ever substitute on. Okay, so we're gonna mix that in just a little bit, so
Okay.
it's combined, and that's it. Again, I don't like to keep it going, and because more isn't always better.
Yeah, great. Okay, what's next?
Okay, we're gonna add the dry ingredients.
Oh, this is so interesting to get it from a master baker. I do it slowly with the mixer on, a little at a time. She dumps the whole thing in.
I'll show you what to do. Now I pulse
Oh, so you mix it just enough?
I pulse it so that it doesn't go phew.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you're not wearing it like I am?
Right.
Oh, that looks like good cookies.
Now these are the chopped almonds, and almonds, you know, you can do to your taste. You can chop them small, you can chop them large. We need 1.5 cups of the semi-sweet chocolate chip.
Okay, so that's 1 cup.
Now another with this recipe is, if you don't like white chocolate, we can use all
I do.
chocolate.
I know there are white chocolate people. I'm dark chocolate people, but I love white chocolate. And 1 cup of white chocolate?
These are the kind of ingredients that you can play with and shift around. And that's it.
Great.
That's
Are we
the
time to
mixing.
scoop them out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's clear the decks. So I actually always use these ice cream scoops for cookies. This one's 1 3/4 inch. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's great. It's 2 tablespoons.
Okay, so what do these bake at? What
They
temperature?
bake at 375 for about 15 minutes. And then, so 15 minutes, I never just say, okay, here's the oven temperature, 15 minutes, and come back. I'll put it maybe at 10 or 12 so I can see how things are going, and then I can either catch something before it's happened or...
Yeah, that's really smart. Okay, into the oven. Yay. And I think we need some coffee for this, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Let's make coffee while they're baking. You can be miserable before you eat a cookie, and you can be miserable after you eat a cookie, but never while you're eating
Never.
a cookie. Oh my God, these are amazing.
Thank you.
They're chewy, they're chocolatey, they're crunchy.
They fill all the vices.